This is the Telemetry Transportation Daily for April 18th, 2025, and I'm Sam Abul-Samad, VP of Market Research for Telemetry. Chinese automakers have been racing in recent years to deploy increasingly advanced driver assistance systems, trying to meet consumer desire for technology and safety. For example, BYD recently announced that it was making its so-called God's Eye ADAS standard across every vehicle it builds, with even the most basic models getting a system with 12 cameras, 5 radars, and ultrasonic sensors. Higher-level systems for more expensive models add in LiDAR as well. However, following a recent fatal crash involving a Xiaomi SU7, Chinese regulators are cracking down on smart vehicle technologies and hoping that automakers won't break too many things as they move ever faster. The Xiaomi car had been operating in the navigation on autopilot mode when it approached a construction zone and began decelerating. However, even after the driver took over control, the vehicle did not slow enough and struck a concrete barrier at 60 miles an hour, caught fire, and killed 3 occupants. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology in China has published 5 new rules this week. Public software beta testing programs of the type pioneered by Tesla are now prohibited until the software has gone through official approval channels. Automakers also face greater restrictions on the marketing terminology used in order to avoid creating the impression for consumers that the cars are more capable than they actually are. Terms like automatic, autonomous, or intelligent driving are now prohibited, and manufacturers can only use the automation level designations. Remote functions without driver supervision, such as valet parking and one-touch summoning in a parking facility, are also banned. Driver monitor systems can no longer be disabled by the owner, and the systems must detect when the driver's hands are on the steering wheel and slow the vehicle and pull over if hands off is detected for more than 60 seconds. Finally, the frequency of over-the-air software updates is expected to slow down as manufacturers must go through standard safety recall procedures now before pushing out updates. All of these are good common sense measures that probably should have been implemented in all markets to ensure that safety critical systems have time to actually be properly tested by professionals before being let loose in the public. Automakers won't like it, especially in the very competitive Chinese market, but these are all areas that were pioneered and used heavily by Tesla in all markets, but it is for the public good. Unfortunately, U.S. regulators had the opportunity to do this under former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg and did absolutely nothing. In the current American political environment, nothing remotely like this will be done here. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back tomorrow.